What's good, people? Take a nice, long, detailed look at this here lobby screen. Notice the distinct amount of face paint that we see. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say no one uses face paint other than people with very high experience. And that's a nice way of saying, well, you know what I'm about to say. Anyway, welcome to the Vigor Forest, the map where the trees have guns, and I feel like I said that about a good damn 2,569 times. We're still here though, because it was either this or Station. And I tried Station, nothing happened. So I said, okay, well, if nothing happens on Station, then that means something's gonna happen on Forest. Well, I was kinda right. Skipping ahead by about 35 seconds, we find ourselves up here. And I also find this guy. Now, the keen-eyed amongst you will have seen that he went prone. Why is that? There's a guy right there. That's why he's prone. People, I didn't shoot a man and in his life to go pick him up. No. Even though that's what it looked like it was. I shot a man and I put myself into a gunfight where nobody was shooting a gun yet. They saw each other. They just didn't shoot yet. So, what does that even tell you? And oh yeah, that detector got hit. Anyway, that man is now upset that I ended his gunfight for him. And as a consequence, I'm in a gunfight with him. I only shot 2 rounds. He shot about what, like 12 maybe? So, both of us still have plenty of ammunition left. Especially considering how this is the start of the match. Now, the worst case scenario would be if homeboy that I shot and hit and didn't kill, surprisingly. I say that because of the M82, not because of me. The worst case scenario is if dude realizes I shot and killed his target, and he goes and loots him first before coming after me. In other words, he becomes a lot more powerful. Look at him. Look at this. I want y'all to pay attention to the trees. They have legs. Look at this right here. Look at that. You expect me to hit that man as he's zigzagging out those trees like that, and on top of that, he just ported me. Which is good and bad news, because if I would have stayed up there for about a good another quarter of a second, I would have seen him go on one knee, if not go prone. And that would have been a kill. But if I missed, and I didn't get this leg up on him, that mortar strike, or grenade, whatever that explosion was, would have been for me. I mean, it still is for me, but it would have hit me. Therefore, he would know that I'm still up there. So you take some, you lose some, and on top of that, I don't even know if dude has the other guy's stuff. So I'm going to loop all the way around and try to see if he actually took his stuff. 4 minutes and 1 conversation later, I come to where this guy was, and I don't see him. You see me, I'm like, where'd this guy die at? I know I shot him right here. Then it hits me. What if he's in the water? Yep, he is. And a bugle, a shit ton of ammunition, and his bag was pretty much full. And look at the amount of damn consumables that I got. That should tell you something. Alright, cool. Now we got ourselves...
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
Now we got ourselves a secondary, right? Which is nice, but we gotta think. The guys that we are attempting to shoot at are no slouches. If anything, they're... Well, let me think. They're, mosquitoes on crack. Because of how fast they move. I don't trust my aim against these people. I need 1 shot and 1 kill. That's what I need. Case in point. There's a guy down there. You all probably don't see him, but he called in that mortar strike. Dude is sitting right between the blue house and that shed right there in the center of your screen. That's where he's sitting at. And notice I'm not even aiming. Because as we all know, when you aim, you give off a glint. If he spots me, there goes my whole... Well, there's a guy down here too. Okay, hold on. 2 different people. Right? They gotta be. Because you can't... No, that's too far. That's 2 different people. Okay, now where did he go? I know I see him running down this here road. I know I did. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. Now, how am I going to handle this? How? Alright, well, let's think. There's a very open stretch of freaking real estate right there. All it takes for me to catch him one good time walking straight in a line, if not going on one knee checking his map or anything like that. And he's gone. Speaking of him being gone, where'd he go? Again. He was last seen on the shoulder of the road. Oh, is that him? Nope, that's not him. Where'd he go? And the airdrop behind him, so he's not going after that clearly. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. And yeah, he's making this entirely too difficult. Look at him. I'm trying not to aim, like I said, but look at how he's moving, dude. Like, I could shoot, sure, but I guarantee I'm going to miss. So, yeah, no. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that. People, this is what happens when you don't play the game for about a good 2 days. This is what happens. And I mean, sure, some of y'all might be like, Jet, you should have shot anyway. All that would have done is made him realize he was getting shot at and make him go into the exit quicker. And plus, he's getting further and further away from me, which means I gotta give more and more lead to our target. What you've seen is going from left to right crazy. Or crazily, I should say. Oh, this is two different people. Or it was two different people, I mean. The guy who called in the mortar strike is still down there. And I'm trying my best not to scope in, even though I pull up my damn rifle, because glint gives you away. I know he's down there, I just seen him down there, and you all probably don't. But homeboy is operating underneath the assumption that he's safe. Because, watch what he does. You see him right there, then he disappears. We've seen him go in that direction, and we haven't seen him come out. Where do you think he is? He's in a tree, people. He's in a tree, checking his map, or doing something. But I can't see him, and I don't want to shoot, because then that's going to scare him. Now, he's going to run and hide in that trailer. I know for a fact he can shoot through that trailer, but I can't see him. And he can be prone, he can be on one knee, anything. So I'm going to scare him a little bit. We're calling a mortar strike. And I know I could have just went down there with the Vigor, but what if he gets out and he sees me? He's still there. Still there. And I miss. Yeah. Perfectly planned, poorly executed. So I understand that some of you may look up to me as like, I want to be like this man in Vigor. I have my lowlights too. And that was one of them. So even though I may post mostly survivals, I'm going to start showing y'all the lesser bright side of things. Because that really should have been a kill, but in 15 minutes, 16 minutes with the gameplay, only got 1,000 experience. You do the math, and it will tell you that's a very poor rate of return. So, yeah, keep it real with you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.